Realtor.com.
Still to come on Kababayan Today, entertainment news, ang mga sold out na concerts daw po ni Vice Ganda, Filipino host and comedian mula sa Pilipinas, also on a tour here. Also on a tour here is Charisse. Meron daw po siyang concert or US tour or concert tour, and we're gonna be, we have the information on that for you this afternoon on the show as well. Pero bago ang lahat, ito naman po ang real estate update.
This real estate buzz segment is brought to you by McLeod and Associates, a full-service real estate and mortgage firm. It's not about the number of homes we sell, it's about the difference we make in people's lives.
And it's not only here on LA18 where you can see Mia McLeod and her team. You may also have seen her in the theaters, in the movies. Mia,
yes,
right?
Yes, and I just wanted to tell the viewers, for those who want to win free tickets to the movies, when you go to AMC 20 in the Puente Hills Mall in the City of Industry, we are in a preview at, you know, before every showtime, before any movie. Snap the picture, post it on our fan page, Mia McLeod at the McLeod team, and win free tickets.
Right? It's like having a date with Mia and her team, correct?
Yes, great.
Great
it's
date.
a great night, too.
Yes, a great date because it's very informative. Every time we have Mia here on the show, she enlightens us with several real estate updates. Last time that you were here, we talked about guidelines for creative loans.
Yeah,
right?
and a lot of the changes as far as, you know, these lenders are becoming a little bit more flexible, which is exciting.
Which is good, right?
Really good, yes.
All right, so where you may not have qualified before with these new guidelines, you may be able to qualify. We talked about some the last time. If you missed any of those, www.youtube.com/kababayanla18. For now, let's talk about tax returns.
Okay, you know, this is a great topic because typically, for how many years now since the meltdown in real estate, you have to, when you apply for a loan, you have to submit your tax returns. That's pretty standard. If you're a W-2 earner, though, however, they're saying they don't need to go based off of tax returns.
Oh.
What that does, though, is a lot of W-2 earners or a lot of people, they apply or they use what you call 2106 expenses on their taxes.
Right.
What that is, you know, people do that to kind of have more write-offs so that way they pay less tax, which is great. However, when you're a borrower or buyer applying for a mortgage loan, what we have to do is take your 2106 expenses and average that out and deduct that amount from your average monthly income. So it could negatively affect the income that we can use to qualify you. So if a lot of people are doing this with their 2106. Now, if you don't have to submit tax returns now with this new guideline, we can just base income only on the W-2 and average it out that way, which means we're going to have higher income to qualify you, which therefore will allow you to get qualified for more.
If you don't have a lot of expenses.
If you don't have, that still takes, still the liabilities on the credit, that still comes into consideration. But the fact that some lenders are no longer requiring to submit tax returns for W-2 wage earners is a really big plus.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is really big.
Also, another one that is exciting is unpermitted additions are now okay.
Yes. Okay, you know, that's a really interesting topic because you would think that it wouldn't be okay, but this is for financing purposes. The lenders are now saying that if you have an unpermitted addition, they are willing to finance that property still, but as long as it's in a workmanlike fashion. So you want to make sure that it's still in a livable...
Who determines the workmanlike fashion?
The appraiser.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
The appraiser, the lender will go out.
So let's say, for example, I want to sell my property, but in my property I have an unpermitted addition. I added a room or a bathroom.
Yes.
Whoever, if you buy my property and you want to go through
the bank, they're okay with it as long as it looks good. Now, if you built an addition where there's leaks, it's not livable, then they're going to require that to be prepared.
All right.
And they will have issue.
And I need you to explain this to me. Medical collections and charge-offs are now okay. What is that?
Because before, a lot of times, these lenders would require that either gets paid off. Now they're saying if you have a medical collection or a charge-off, they're still willing to finance the deal for you. You do not need to pay it off in order to close.
A lot of these changes I'm noticing are for buyers, those who want to buy property.
Yes, yes, and these are flexible guidelines, things that were not available 2-3 years ago that are now coming out. And I do want to highlight, you know, there are some properties. I don't have the pictures with us here today, but we do have some properties that are going to be hitting the market very soon. One in La Fuente and one in Covina. So for people, and I believe the price range is going to be around $250 to $300 for the property in La Puente, and the one in Covina will probably be around $450. But if those are the areas you're looking, please give us a call.
Yes, that's the number to call on the screen. Meanwhile, I wanted to make sure of this, make mention, because we mentioned about the flexibility of these new loan guidelines. So say, for example, I'm going back to the tax returns. So just to make it clear, is this the new rule now, or can we use either or?
Yes, great question. You can use either one. Like, let's say you don't have 2106 expenses, then a guideline like that won't really apply to you. Also, I want to mention, if you're self-employed, then this is not going to work because you don't have W-2s, so you have to submit your tax returns.
It is complicated. I don't know why you have everything memorized in your head.
It's a lot of information.
That's the number to call on the screen. Obviously, this is still case-by-case basis. You need to get an informed advice so that you know what to do. And they, McLeod and Associates, can give you all your options. Number to call on the screen. Thank you so much. More power to you.
Thank you.